Austin Villaboy. And last but certainly not least, Mr. Adrian Winfrey. Congratulations on behalf of all the teachers and Mr. Christie and Mrs. Rivas to all the members of the Leawood K-8 Center 8th grade class of 2014. Give yourself a round of applause. In keeping with tradition, I'd like at this moment to call up Matthew Rivero. He is our 8th grade class president, and as such, he will be delivering the keynote address today. That made it sound really good.
Can everybody hear me? Good morning, fellow classmates, parents, faculty, and honored guests. Before I begin, I would like to thank the teachers, Mr. Christie, Ms. Rivas, and the rest of the staff for giving us the adventure of a lifetime. My experiences at Leawood have been breathtaking. All of the trips, pranks, and new experiences were unforgettable. Who could forget the 8th grade dance? We were so dressed up, I felt like we were at the Oscars. Who can forget the Islands of Adventure trip with Chris's antics on the bus? Who can forget the close friends we've made? Like you, Kiara. I think of you as my sister, like I do Mila. I know it will be friends like this for the rest of our lives. Moments like those will be with us forever. First, I would like to talk about how it all began. On my first day of school, I was nervous, I didn't know anyone, I felt alone, and everyone seemed so big. Well, actually, that part hasn't really changed that much. Everyone is still bigger than I am. And people like Sean ruin it for everybody. Eventually, what happened to everyone in my class happened to me. I made my first friend. With this one friend, I made another and another, till we get to today, where not only are you all my friends, but I consider you all my family. When I say family, I don't just mean my classmates. I also mean teachers, like Miss Beretta, for helping me through my first days of school. Miss Flackner, who taught me that if I didn't speak up, I wouldn't be heard. And of course, Miss Salazar. If it wasn't for you, I probably couldn't even read this. Miss Margleski, who gave up her free time to help those of us who needed it. Miss Gomez, for keeping us all in check. Mr. Christie and Miss Rivas, who are so passionate about this school that you can tell there isn't anything they wouldn't do for it. Finally, Mr. Bacchini, to who I owe an apology because I deliberately left her out of my speech knowing she would proofread it. Sorry. I want to thank you for the way you've always helped me. Without the impact you all had in our education, we could never have made it this far, much less been gathered here today. So for that, on behalf of my fellow classmates, I would like to say thank you for everything you all have done for us. Today, we all sit here, graduating from Leawood, going into the unknown, being picked on, not knowing anyone, and everyday challenges of high school are just a few things we could expect in the coming years. Once again, we'll find ourselves looking for that first friend, kind teacher, and welcoming principal to welcome us into the new world. We will stumble and we will fall, but we will get back up again because of what we learned here. Leawood has helped prepare us in ways we can't even appreciate now, but one day will. It is time to grow up, take risks, and figure out how we will make a difference in the world. Leaving and going our separate ways makes me sad, to say the least. The good times, dances, field trips, and get-togethers will always live on in my heart. But I go knowing that the friends I've made here I'll have for the rest of my life. And the memories we made together will remember forever. As we walk out those doors and move on with our lives away from Leawood, just know that I will always have fond memories of everyone in this room. I will never be able to watch the movie Grease again without thinking of you. Unfortunately, all great things come to an end, but this is not the end, just a new beginning. Our graduation ceremony is a brief moment in our lives, but the memory of our time here at Leawood will last forever. Before I finish my last act as your president, there is one more person I need to thank. That's you, Mom. Your countless hours of helping me with my projects and homework, going above and beyond to make sure that our 8th grade experience was everything it could be. As far as I'm concerned, you'll always be my president. I love you. Congratulations, class of 2014. Go Leopards!